You're about to be introduced to what the news media is saying about the incredible Energycel.
Tonight, Does It Work Thursday is back by popular demand.
And what better product to start off with than a device that claims to make a gas guzzler a money saver? Does it work? Get wise to find out.
Batten down the hatches and bury the needle. There's a new spin on saving gas mileage. It's called the Energycel, a bar magnet system that you install around your vehicle's fuel line. It's supposed to create a magnetic field. The magnetic field breaks up clusters of fuel molecules to help your fuel system run more efficiently, improving gas mileage 5 to 10%. To test it, we've got the perfect place. Dyno Speed Racing in East Memphis, with the only diagnostic dyno machine in the Mid-South. And we have the perfect person, James King of Germantown.
It goes back several years.
The guy keeps a daily diary of every gallon, mile, and dollar in his 4Runner. The SUV gets 21 miles per gallon, and he'd like to see the Energycel get him even more.
I'm hopeful that it does work.
The guys at DynoSpeed put King's 4Runner on the dyno, get a test reading to confirm his fuel performance, then they install the Energycel. In this controlled test, the dyno will calculate the air-fuel ratio to see if the Energycel makes King's vehicle run richer and leaner.
Of course, the leaner you get, the more power you make, the more efficient your gas mileage is, and the lower your emissions.
As the dyno picks up speed, the readings show the 4Runner with the Energycel is picking up gas mileage.
We picked it up a lot here.
A 10% boost in gas mileage.
Roughly 10, yeah.
Running on a treadmill is one thing. Let's take it on the road. Fill her up for a 4-county trip of stop-and-go traffic. Remember, King consistently gets 21 miles per gallon. On this trip, with the Energycel on his fuel line, he got 27 miles per gallon, a 28% increase in gas mileage.
Incredible. I can't believe it myself.
Neither can we. Energycel, you passed the test.
Dealing with high gas prices, more than $2.50 a gallon right now.
But there's a device that's promising to save drivers money by increasing gas mileage. And Fox 17's Lindsay Zaber joins us now to tell us more.
Sure, it's called the Energycel, and it uses magnets to treat the fuel in your engine. According to the company, it'll get you more miles per gallon, lower emissions, and more horsepower. Sound too good to be true? We talked to a trucking company that's testing it out to find out if it works.
RCT Transportation Services needs fuel to survive, and a lot of it. These rigs drive back and forth to the West Coast and cost about $600 to fill up with diesel. Management's been trying everything to battle rising fuel prices.
Having the drivers run with cruise control, tire inflation, less aggressive driving.
Then they heard about the Energycel and decided to give it a shot. So how does it work?
Magnets. All about magnets. Who knew it would be something so simple?
Simple, says Energycel distributor Kevin Brandis. He says just install it on a fuel line and let the magnets do their thing.
It separates your fuel molecules and results into a cleaner burning fuel. It's kind of like if you put the cheap gas in your car, it's kind of turning it into, premium.
RCT is noticing a difference. The company is monitoring trucks that have the Energycel and says there's an average increase of about 0.4 per mile. Doesn't sound like much, but
if you figure 200,000 miles a year, it could add up to $8,000 to $9,000 per year per unit.
That could mean an extra $200,000 a year for the company. But what about regular drivers? Kevin says they'll also save over time.
Average car, Jeep Wrangler went from 16 to 20 miles a gallon.
The promise is up to a 30% increase in gas mileage.
Before I put it on, I got 350 miles to a tank. After I put it on, I got around 405 miles to a tank.
A difference that Kevin says can be a big help to SUV drivers. RCT already adding up savings, and management hopes to save even more.
We'll probably end up putting it on all of our fleet.
We have more information on this at WXMI.com under news links. By the way, distributors are hoping to start selling the Energycel for furnaces to cut down on home heating costs.
So we'll see if this actually works.
I think it's just one of the things you have to try for yourself.
People are always looking for ways to save.
Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks, Lindsay.
Night. Aaron?
Do you ever think that you aren't using every drop of gasoline that you put into your car? Well, that's the concept behind one product on the market that is hoping to attract drivers with its magnetizing effects.
Originally, it was designed as a maintenance tool.
John Potter is holding in his hands what he calls an attractive invention.
What this thing right here does is it just cleans your engine, completely cleans your engine. And only common sense tells you if your engine is running cleaner, then obviously your fuel efficiency is going to be better.
The Energycel is basically 3 magnets that clamp around your fuel line, and the company claims it treats the fuel as it passes through, spreading apart the hydrocarbon molecules, burning gas leaner and cleaner. Potter says he's had it on his diesel truck 45 days and is getting 4 more miles of gas per gallon. But he's not the only one being pulled in by the magnetic force.
We put it on, and the first initial tank full took it from 23 to 29, which just floored me. Because they advertise a lot.
Craig has been with Napa Auto Parts for 17 years. He put the device on his company car a couple of weeks ago and has never seen results so good. Reporting live in Sherman, Aaron McLemore, First News. Here's another close-up of the Energycel. It's basically 3 magnets that clamp around your fuel line. But the company says that once it's installed, the physics are anything but basic.
When fuel goes through this exact magnetic charge, it causes the hydrocarbons to separate, to become smaller, to flow separately, and allows oxygen to bind with it.
The Energycel promises to increase engine efficiency, reduce emissions, and in turn improve fuel economy, in some cases up to 30%. Mechanic Terry Weber laughed when we first told him about the claims.
I really didn't see how it, could alter the fuel mileage of a vehicle.
But decided to see for himself. He first tested it with a computer graphics scanner, which analyzes engine efficiency. He couldn't believe his 1991 Chevy truck was running 99.9% efficient. Next, he hit the road, driving his normal route from home to work. Before the Energycel, he was getting about 8 miles a gallon. The first tank with the Energycel, he got 12 miles a gallon. The next tank, he was getting 13.
I think it's marvelous. I think that's going to save a lot of people a lot of money in fuel.
And for the sake of this test, we temporarily installed the Energycel on my car. I've been through about 4 tanks of gas since the Energycel was put on. Without it, I was getting about 23 miles a gallon in town. I'm now averaging 30 miles per gallon, and I didn't change a thing, not even the oil.
For more information, contact the person who gave you this DVD. And thank you for watching.